just didn't feel just right. She had
Good day. I am Robert Silverstein, MD, for the Preventive Medicine Center and West Hartford Cable Access TV. If you have any questions about this program, please call me at the office at 549-3444, and we'll be glad to answer your questions. Happy holidays to one and all varieties, and hope you're enjoying whatever season, whether it's going to be Ramadan or whether it's Hanukkah or whether it's Christmas or anything else. I hope you enjoy the holidays happily and safely. Now, I just learned something on the way in here. This is my hat. This is my favorite hat because, there we go, it gives me a rather flat head. And for whatever reason, most hats sort of point up on me, and so that's why I like this. Now, I have a funny story to tell about this. I've been making fun of this hat for a long time because it says Wolverine on it. And Wolverine, and I never looked inside, I was sure this was made by somebody by whom English is a second language. Because it should have said Wolverines, since I'm from the University of Michigan, and their symbol is Wolverines. But just today I looked inside, and there it says Wolverine, boots and gear. So it isn't Wolverine's boots and gear, it is in fact Wolverine boot and gear. Now, I want to show you a couple of things. This was sent to me by my close friend, J.T. Guy, Director of Medical Education at our Preventive Medicine Center. And this is a bag, as you can see, a gallery. This is an art and antiques gallery in Damascus, Syria, and Dubai near Saudi Arabia. And he was given this by somebody who attended a very large antique show. I believe that it was in Dubai. And so he sent this to me as kind of funny and friendly. Next, I have one of my sweaters that I wear all the time at work and all the time at home. And this very nice sweater is a wonderful Christmas present. One of the things I like about it is because it is wool and it is cashmere. It's stretchy. And another thing I like about it is it came from, where did it come from? It came locally. And I think that you can pick that up at various places around West Hartford, but that specific sweater came from Marshall's and was, not that it was completely inexpensive, but if you think you're going to buy something nice and you want to save some money, that was $70 at Marshall's. Now, it's winter, and these are long underwear, and these came from REI. They look kind of odd on TV. You know, things always look kind of bigger on TV. But I brought this color. I usually wear black, but this one sort of shows up better. That'll make you feel a lot warmer during the winter, as will my Marshall's cashmere sweater. So I'm not saying just wear those, but these two things, oh, look at that. They kind of go nicely together. Those two things will really kind of help keep you warm, reduce your heating needs. Now, this is a glove from a store that I forgot to mention the last time. This is the new Cole Haan store in West Farms Mall. And I bought these gloves there. These were not inexpensive. There's some kind of synthetic something on one side and leather on the other for gripping. And these are actually quite nice gloves. But I'd mentioned the new Louis Vuitton store at West Farms Mall. And so I want to be sure to mention, I believe it's Tiffany or Cartier. Of course, there's always Macy's and J.C. Penney, and there are all the other fine stores out there. But and I don't go to West Farms very often, but it's a little bit worthwhile to go out there and at least window shop at Louis Vuitton and also at Cole Haan, Tiffany or Cartier or whatever. This is from Whole Foods. This is krill oil. And krill oil is supposedly better for you than is standard fish oil or cod liver oil. There we go, krill oil. It contains astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is like lutein, which has been reported to be very good for the eyes. Somebody did a study on macular degeneration, and they found out that lutein was not much help, but astaxanthin was, and that's what's in this krill oil. So whether or not that's in standard fish oil or cod liver oil, I can't tell you. It says you can take up to 2 soft gels twice daily, and remember my rule about supplements, not more than 5 days a week. We cannot be absolutely certain that this does only good, and I think you need to hedge your bets, and rather than take it all the time, give yourself a little bit of a break and take it 5 days a week. I have a patient who is diabetic and uses insulin, and he calculates his carbs. I believe it was 10 units of insulin per 1 unit of carbohydrate. 10 units of insulin. Oh, yes, this is the drug medication Vytorin. We're not really advertising Vytorin. I'm showing you a food scale that you can weigh things on. And so you can get one of these and calculate your insulin needs when you take insulin. He had baseline insulin with Lantus, but you can also use Levemir, L-E-V-E-M-I-R. Lantus is L-A-N-T-U-S. There are other companies that make long-acting forms of insulin, but I really think those two are generally the best. And then you supplement with short-acting insulin based on the amount of carbohydrate you have in the meal. And the way it worked was it was 10 units for each gram of each unit of carbohydrate or exchange. I guess 10 units for each gram of carbohydrate in the morning, 8 units at lunchtime, and 5 units at dinner time, so that you end up with less insulin over the course of the day. And you use this scale to calculate the weight of the piece of food that's involved, like how much did that apple weigh, and therefore, based on that weight, you use a little book that tells you how many carbs are in that apple and so on.